Emotional stability is one of the key skills that top performers train consistently. It's the ability to stay composed and execute under pressure, regardless of how bad things look in the moment. And neutral thinking is what helps you do that. It's about seeing a situation for what it is. No judgment, no overthinking, just facts. And it's not about being positive or negative. It's about being objective. When something bad happens or something difficult comes in the way, neutral thinkers, instead of saying, I'm terrible or everything will be fine, they take a second and ask themselves, what actually happened? What can I do with the information that I have to move forward? And there is a quick story that explains this idea perfectly. It's about a farmer and his son. There was a day when the farmer's horse ran away, and his neighbor said, oh, you must feel terrible. And the farmer replied, maybe. The next day, the horse came back, bringing 3 wild horses with him. The neighbor came up to him and said, that's amazing. And the farmer replied, maybe. Later, the farmer's son tried to ride one of the wild horses, fell and broke his leg. The neighbor came and said to him, that's awful. And the farmer replied, maybe. The next week, the military came to the village to recruit young men for war. But because the boy's leg was broken, he wasn't taken, and he got to stay in the village with his father. Because the truth is, in life and sport, we never know if something is truly good or bad in the moment. When we try to think neutrally about a situation, we stop labeling events as success, failure, and we simply respond to what's in front of us. That's when neutral thinking allows us to have that balance. It keeps our focus into what we can control right now, regardless of the situation. So here is how to train it. First, I want you to try to notice the extremes. Notice when your self-talk becomes too negative or too positive. Second, I want you to state the facts. I want you to ask yourself what actually happened. How can I be as objective as possible in this moment? Then I want you to try to focus on what's in front of you and ask yourself, what's my best next action? And fourth, I want you to pay attention to how many times you can train this ability during your day-to-day. Every time that a situation becomes too positive or too negative, go through this 3-step process so you can train your emotional regulation skills and become a neutral thinker. And remember that neutral thinking is what allows us to stay composed, learn, and perform through any situation, no matter how bad or how good it looks in the moment, increasing our emotional stability skills. Hope it helps, and follow for more performance tools.